What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, your favorite Christmas-themed content creator, and in today's video, we're going to be dropping back into the Genshin Impact loot pool and just kind of talking about what's going on over there in that crazy world. Now, we're not going to be talking about the anniversary event today. In fact, we're going to be talking about that a little bit later, because what I wanted to talk about in today's video was a topic that's almost a month old, and it's how Genshin Impact was actually going to get sued by a fan of the game for MiHoYo, the creators of Genshin Impact, the developers, changing how a character is. So without further ado, we're going to be reading this off of Kotaku, so let's just dive right into it. So what was going on that made this fan want to try suing the developers of Genshin Impact because of a character change? Well, personally, before I even read the article, I was like, I mean, MiHoYo typically, changes the voice of a character every few updates or something, because I've seen these videos my recommended so often where it's just like a minute-long clip of just a character's voice pre-update and after update, and it's either like, you want to make sure you're wearing headphones now, or, hey, you don't have to wear headphones when using this specific character anymore, so your parents don't think you're doing some weird stuff on the internet. Now, this, when I actually read it and found out what was going on here, I'm like, this is dumb. So, first off, we gotta go talk about how Genshin Impact beta tests happen. As far as I'm aware, they have a Discord server where whenever they want to do a beta test of a new update, you can go to a Google form, give them your information, tell them if you've done these certain things, when the last time you've done them is, and there's a chance you'll actually get selected to sign an NDA and play an upcoming build of Genshin Impact. Now, despite people signing an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, basically you sign this, you're not allowed to talk about what you witnessed, and I've signed this a few times with companies such as YouTube, Epic Games, that type of stuff. But what was interesting here is that for some reason Genshin Impact has a major NDA leaking problem where no matter what happens, people just like to, sign the NDA and act like an NDA doesn't exist and leak the content inside of it. Now, something that got leaked was a character named Raiden Shogun. Now, Raiden Shogun actually had a ability, they had basically electric abilities, and people were like, oh hey, this could pair super well with another character, which I'm probably gonna butcher, wow, I'm already butchering words, but butcher named Bidu. And now, what it was basically another same element character that was previously available for free during a limited time event, and they were like, oh, this synergy's going to be amazing. Now, upon launch, Raiden's moves turned out not to have an effect on this other character at all. So, it was like in the beta, in this like NDA test, this effect was here. But, development went on, they decided we're not going to put this effect here, and the effect wasn't there when the game officially had the update, which makes sense, because if you think about it, you signed an NDA, you weren't supposed to share this information because it's development stuff that is going to get changed over time, and when it gets changed, you got angry. You had an outrage. And then after this, community got even angrier because they found out the description of one of the characters was incorrect. Now, of course, the developers actually ended up fixing descriptions, and what ended up happening was one Chinese player was apparently upset enough at the changes from the beta that they threatened to sue MiHoYo. And now, let me put this into perspective. The big picture here. You get invited to a beta test, or you see leaks from a beta test that's not supposed to be leaked because it's under a NDA. The game update officially comes out. The changes from this game update compared to the beta test are not the same because changes happen during development. So what does this Chinese player do? I'm going to sue you guys for not doing what you did during the NDA test because that's not what I expected. It was false advertisement, and I demand a refund. I demand my 60 copium primo gems. And now for this next part, I'm basically just going to read exactly what it says on Kotaku's website, just so you get the same idea of what I read when I found out about this information. So on September 1st, that player posted a photo of their law license on MiHoYo's official boards while airing their grievances. 5 days later, a potentially different user threatened to sue MiHoYo for fraud on a different forum, eventually editing a post to include a photo of a Chinese court portal. All of these posts mention Raiden and Beidou by name. In the law license photo circling within the fandom, you can spot a piece of paper with a name that matches that of the forum poster. In the second forum post, the photo of the confirmation page provides a case number and a phone number that connects to the Shanghai Zhuhu District People's Court Case Filing Division and Prosecution Center. confirmation page notes that the court will respond to their filing within 7 days, at which point a judge will make a decision about what happens next. The first lawsuit threat was also covered in Jinx TV, an esports news website, in which Kotaku had reached out to MiHoYo but did not hear back in time for the publication. And I'm assuming, based on all of this, that, you know, it's been practically a month. MiHoYo didn't get sued. I mean, it just seems like an angry fan who's mad that the changes that were in an NDA build of the game wasn't in the official build of the game. And, it's just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny knowing the fact that it's like, how dare you change this thing that technically I wasn't even supposed to know about? You know what? This is misleading. And could I be misled? And could there be potentially something else going on here that misled this person into being like, yep, MiHoYo is misleading everyone. I am suing them. Sure. But I mean, considering nothing really went down, nothing's happened since, I don't really believe that we're ever going to see anything happen regarding this situation. And it's just going to be a kind of funny thing to see experienced. Now, I probably will have a video coming up in a few weeks, or maybe a few days. I don't really know when I plan to schedule the video, talking about the anniversary awards for Genshin Impact and why it's just a scuff situation overall. So with that said, if you enjoyed today's video, you like hearing me rant, consider joining to become a member of the channel. You can do it for like $2 a month, or just subscribe, post notifications enabled to never miss an upload. I'll do streams, I'll do commentary content, I might even do some Let's Plays here and there. But with that said, I'm gonna work on another video. Peace out.